Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another DC Universe Online video. Today I just wanted to give you my power tier list, in my opinion, of all these power sets. So we have Atomic, we have Celestial, Earth, Electric, Fire, Gadgets, Ice, Hard Light, Mental, Munitions, Nature, Quantum, Rage, Sorcery, and Water. So this is just gonna only be off of DPS. This isn't gonna be support roles. Um, so this is only DPS. So the tiers go S, A, B. Um, there are no bad powers. Okay, some are better than others, but there is say you're like the B tier. I mean, you're not gonna be slacking the group. I mean, there's just gonna be other powers that are probably better for the situation, better single target, better AoE, better supers, stuff like that. Okay. So I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm just going to go left to right. So to start off, we have Atomic. Um, I'm going to put Atomic in the, based off what I've seen and and how I've used it, I'm going to give it a B rating. It's got okay single, super good melee. It's just clip heavy. You can get knocked out of your clips, stuff like that. You have to keep your aura up, which is a negative side of it. So I give Atomic a B. Celestial, I've never been Celestial, so this is just going off what I've seen. I'm going to put Celestial at an A. Extremely good single target, which is really what I care about. Really good, pretty much really good overall. It's got good range, it's really good for the Strategist card. This really good pair because of all the dots it has. Earth, I am going to put in the A tier as well. Now, Earth, S tier melee easily, and then it does slack a tiny bit on single target, but you can get your single target up if you have green spam with Entomb and stuff like that. And then Electric, I am going to put in the A tier as well. S tier AoE from range, okay? And it does it slacks a lot in single target, okay? If you have Circuit Breaker up, S tier, okay? If you don't have Circuit Breaker, A tier. End of story. Fire. This is a tough one. I'm going to put Fire in the A tier as well. Mediocre AoE, S tier single target. Okay? So if it has to have both AoE and extremely good single target to be in the S tier. This one does fall up behind in AoE, I found. So Celestial does fall behind. But Fire, it's pretty okay AoE, really good single target. Gadgets, S tier. Absolutely S tier for gadgets. You have 12 things you can you have pretty much two bars, two little loadout things you can have. You can have inside of stealth, and you can have your human whatever form. So you can have a ton of supers, Gemini spam, extremely good single target, S plus tier for single target, and then you got the S for AoE. Does fall behind in range, but melee, extremely good. Ice, B tier. This is only good, really good. This is only S tier if you have Ice Elemental the whole time, S tier. If you don't, B tier. Okay. It's got it's just not really viable. There's too many bugs with it. Frost Blast is so slow. If you hit out of it, you lost automatically. Single target doesn't really have a lot going for it. You can't even do that Ice Boulder Throw move because it'll just hit NPCs. It's just meh. Hard Light. I'm going to put Hard Light in the... If I had an in-between S and A, I would put it there. So I guess it's like A+, I guess, but I'm just going to put an A. Its range capabilities aren't very good. Its melee is alright. Its single target is S tier for single target, but the power consumption just holds it back so much. Because hand clap's at 300 power cost, so that single target, it sucks because all these buff trolls, I mean, they can't really keep you that powered if you're hard light, and it's just a bummer, But that's where I'm going to put hard light. Mental. Mental I'm going to put in the S tier as well. So same thing with gadgets. Stupid good melee options. It's got some range options. Single target, absolutely S+ tier. This might be the best single target in the entire game. It's insane. Okay. And yeah, that's where I leave mental. You can do Gemini spam. You can just a lot of versatility with these two powers in S tier so far. Yeah. And we have munitions. Obviously, this is S tier. This might be the best power in the game right now currently. It's super well-rounded, super good AoE, melee, range, great single target. This thing is insanely good, okay? Super versatile. You can just use it anywhere. Doesn't matter. Next is nature. I'm going to put this, based on what I've seen with my league mates and stuff, this is going to be S tier as well, even after the nerf. This thing, the single target on nature pretty much didn't change because you're still using gorilla anyway. So absolutely S tier. It's got really good AoE still. It's still got great single target. Before the nerf, just, like quantum realm of tier lists, I guess, just out of here, out of this world, good. But currently, nature is still S tier. Now we have quantum. Now, quantum is a tough one. It's because it's all burst. Single target's okay. I'm going to put quantum in the A tier as well. You have to be mid-range, I think, for quantum. I haven't really been quantum, but just going off what I've seen, single target's pretty good. Just the what's really holding it back is the PI setup for it, because you need Grim for it, which is really unfortunate. So that's why it's in A tier for me. Rage, I'm obviously gonna put in the A tier. It's got poo-poo, absolutely doo-doo single target from range, okay? Melee single target's different story because you got Berserk. But Berserk absolutely just makes this thing A tier. If you took out Berserk, it just wouldn't really perform that well. You still do good. I mean, Melee Rage is really good, but if you're in elite content trying to do no death feats and stuff, you're out of luck with Rage because its range options just aren't really there. So, next we have Sorcery. I'm going to put Sorcery in the B tier. I really haven't seen anybody use this very well. There is one person that I've seen that does really well with it, but that's just one person. The majority, it's just not good. It's got meh. It's got meh. What do you call it? Supercharges. It just doesn't really have that supercharge to oomph it up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I mean, it's got a lot of projectiles, I think. So it's not terrible. I mean, none of these powers are terrible, but except for ice, nobody likes you. So, I mean, yeah, so it's still B tier. It's not terrible. Then we have water. I'm going to put water in the B tier as well. Whoops. I'm going to put water in the B tier because it's AoE, meh, single target, meh. But the thing that really makes up for it is the Call of the Deep Supercharge. But if you're not getting green spam, absolutely B tier. It's just not gonna work. Yeah, so that's my tier list. If you have any if you want to change, like make your own list, let me know in the comments what you would put in the B tier, A tier, S tier, stuff like that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to dislike the video, make sure to unsubscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure to turn off notifications. Alright, see ya, have a good one.